All right. Do you get tired of playing the same old video games with the same old titles?
I know I do.
Well, get ready, because here comes some new titles. Dead Rising, try Bread Rising. Oh my god, look at this bread rising in the oven. It's so amazing. But if you don't stop the bread from rising, it will overflow in your oven and create a massive mess.
And instead of Alien Chronicles The First Mage, try Alien Chronicles The First Raise.
Is it time for my raise yet, boss? No, just keep maging right now. I'll give you a raise when we're ready.
Keep maging, you bastard. Eventually you'll deserve your raise. You need to fight in order to get
who needs
the
Grand
raise?
Theft Auto when you can play Band Theft Auto? Give me that guitar, man. You're trying to steal my guitar. That's it, I'm calling the cops. Oh, I'm gonna hit a hooker with this guitar. That is not gun sounds, ladies and gentlemen. Band Theft Auto has no firearms whatsoever. We are anti-gun.
Guns are wrong.
Guns are bad.
WE
Speaking of gun games,
Call of Duty? Try Call of Booty.
Modern Butt Fair 2. More butts than before.
So many butts.
So much butt play. You won't know what to do. You can't handle the shit coming out of these asses.
Day of Reckoning, try Day of Reckoning.
More breakfast for wrestlers. Oh.
25% more breakfast than before.
Resident Evil, try President Evil. President Evil 1, 2, 3, President Evil 0, President Evil, the President Umbrella Chronicles. That's right, more President Evil than ever. You guess who you can play as? Any of the first 54 presidents of the United States of America.
President Evil is based on a real current event currently happening in the world.
And if you pre-order now, you get President Trump for free. Other DLC characters not included.
President Obama will be the first DLC.
That's alternative video games. Get your game on. That's right. And for a limited time only, we'll throw in a special limited edition N64 console. Sorry, I'm just...
Go to www.podbeardnetwork.com.
N64, try M64. More 64 console.
Me when I was trying to give the website. Podbeardnetwork.com.
That's what this alternate gaming universe is all about.
2 guys in a game to download and send us money.
Rick and Morty, try Rick and Carl. Coral. Why'd you do that, Coral?
We're punky.
And that was our opening.
What's up, everybody? I'm Hodder.
And I have no energy left.
And this is 2 Guys in a Game. Hardcore Echo Edition. We hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you so very much for tuning in to today's episode of 2 Guys in a Game.
Wait, I know I said I have no energy left, but can I do a Dragon Ball Z opening?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. TJ Hodder and Cazador Jones in 1 million podcasts. This is impossible. Can Cazador Jones handle the podcast? Dun, dun, dun. That was our title opening. That's literally the title openings for all Dragon Ball Zs. It's something crazy. It's like $1 million plus. Can Goku beat every Super Saiyan in the planet? Probably not, because Goku sucks balls. Dragon Balls, that is.
They always like to stack everything.
They stack the title way too big.
Can Goku defeat the entire Earth in one blow?
Can Goku eat Frieza's tail? Also, is Vegeta manly enough to eat this bowl of ice cream? Da, da, da. It's not even like tune in for the next episode. It's like, this is the episode. We're giving you the synopsis. That's what 2 Guys in a Game is, pretty much. That's how I see it.
Giving you a synopsis of the game.
Today we're going to talk about Mario Kart. Also, Kaz goes on a tangent. Dun, dun, dun.
Amazing. Who would have thunk it?
Oh, God.
Anyways.
I'm not saying anyways
I am.
anymore.
Don't make a comment about you not saying it. I'll say it. I'll bring myself out of the tangent.
That's okay. I will
What is
put you
this
through.
power?
So we hope that you guys hit that subscribe button, lift a like, all that kind of fun stuff. However you're listening, thank you very much. We seriously appreciate it. We are going to be covering a lot of ground today. We're going to be probably all over the place. We're going to have a lot of fun. Right off the bat, quick disclosure: there is going to be a bit more echoing than usual.
Why you got to do that all the time, man? Why you got to always call out our flaws?
Because it's going to be enough of an echo.
Brandon's done his job. Kaz has done his job. Now all Hodder has to do is not mention a flaw. And then it's just all like, so, what'd you think of the podcast? Well, I don't know. I mean, it was kind of echoey. That's it. Get out. Get out of my podcast right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did you do, Hodder? Yeah, come on. We had the whole thing edited and everything. It was just a bit echoey. That's all. Get out. Get out of this podcast right now.
It's just me because I'm always I'm such a perfectionist, right? When it comes to like when I give the audio to Brandon, I want it to be as perfect as possible. But we're recording in a new room, so it's kind of cool. Not going to be. It's temporary.
This is Hodder Carpentry Studios.
It's literally Hodder Carpentry
What up,
Studios.
Everybody?
I'd love to turn it into Podbeard Studios, but
nope. Hodder Carpentry Studios. We never even changed the name if we got this.
Hodder Carpentry Studio.
No,
I would just literally like get a little sticker and put Studios under the window there because it's
Studios Inc.
Yes. So, Cazador Jones, my good man, what is new and exciting?
Well, I'm no longer a good man.
Oh,
Just kidding.
He's now a woman.
Well, new and exciting, everybody. What up? Well, I have been doing new and exciting things.
That's exciting.
Like being new.
How many times can we say new and exciting in a sentence?
New and exciting. With TJ. I've been actually interestingly watching a series that I should have probably been watching from the get-go, but I've just started watching now.
Is that the one you were sending me the other night? Because I wanted to ask you about that.
Which one?
Space something.
Final Space?
Yes.
No, I've already watched that one, but we can talk about that if you want. If you want to change the title of the podcast.
No, let's watch it. Let me watch it.
You watch it, then we discuss.
Yeah, because
I
am
actually
going to watch it.
the show I was watching was I was kind of bored and I don't have any shows to watch. So I went on this website and I'm just like, oh, I guess like I was going to start rewatching Dragon Ball because I always love watching Dragon Ball.
Why though?
It's so good. And I actually started watching Dragon Ball Super because it was kind of like, oh, like I've heard a lot of people say Dragon Ball Super is good, blah, 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 you should watch it. So I started watching it. I didn't realize what it was, that it was actually like a continuation of the Dragon Ball Z series. So instead of them going into Dragon Ball GT, which was their original after series of Dragon Ball Z, which was like terrible. Dragon Ball Super continues Dragon Ball Z. So
What's a Dragon Ball?
Really? Do you not know what a Dragon Ball is?
Teaching. Just kidding. I know what a Dragon Ball is.
Okay, good.
It's like chicken balls, but they're from dragons.
You get the 7 Dragon Balls together. You make a wish, and
I
the Dragon Balls
Caz.
go and disperse for a year, and then you can find them again a year later. Okay.
Yay.
Next. So
Next.
Dragon Ball. That's
Next.
instead of my anyways. It's like next. Okay. So and so I started watching it. It's actually really good. It just takes Goku to new levels as a fighter. And it actually stems off of the movie they released called Battle of the Gods, which I was like, I didn't really catch on to at first. Battle of the Gods came out, and then, yeah, so I started watching it. It was really good, and I got right into it, and the whole series just feels like Dragon Ball Z again. So that is what's new
So that's cool.
and exciting.
So if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you should check that out.
Well, I'm pretty sure everybody who's a Dragon Ball Z fan has checked it out. I'm a little late to the party. I just started watching it. It's like
You never know.
It's been
Maybe
over for like
maybe someone's that far behind on it too. You never know.
maybe.
Maybe they are.
But
I
you
don't
should
know.
watch it if you watch Dragon Ball Z.
That's pretty freaking exciting.
Yeah.
Is it as good as Minecraft though?
It's as good as when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time ever.
Oh my god.
That was the best part of the whole show. That's
That's
the reason why anybody watched
such a
it.
raging Claire.
But he goes Super Saiyan. He's all like, and then his hair goes blonde. That's what I could do because my hair's really black.
I would really like to go Super Saiyan sometimes on people because like when a motherfucker cuts in front of me in line, I want to just be like, but I can't because I play Minecraft instead.
Super Saiyan.
Super
Going
Minecraft
Super Saiyan is something that you do when it's like you've been pushed to your absolute limit and there's no coming back from it, and then you're like, that'd be like going to work and then your boss is just hounding you for hours, and all of a sudden you're just like, and your boss is just like, now I'll deliver the final blow, and you're just like,
so loud. Oh my god.
yeah, that's what Super Saiyan's like.
Yes, it is.
Super Chasm.
Oh my.
Caz goes Super Caz.
Caz goes super tangent. That's when Caz goes on a super tangent. He just goes.
You couldn't even tangent if your eyes were closed.
He just goes on a tangent for 20 minutes.
You don't know what true tangent is. Dun, dun, dun.
That's going to be a meme at some point.
Tangent form.
Tangent form. Well, as far as what is new and exciting for me, actually, I have a
list of things that are new and exciting for me.
Well, yes and no. So for me, like, there's nothing going on. I'm pretty boring person, as you guys know. But we have been kind of going back and forth the last few episodes with a podcast called Know Geeks Allowed.
Know Geeks Allowed.
And if you guys haven't checked them out, you should. They're a great podcast. Funny, just fucking hilarious, dude.
That was a
They
Charlie
kinda
Brown
talk about
reference,
a
by
little
the
bit of
way,
everything.
if you didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Snoopy getting kicked out of the school.
Dogs allowed.
Anyway.
When I have permission to go on a tangent, I have a tangent about that. So just remind me later.
You're going to go on a tangent about Snoopy?
No, about Charlie Brown. Somebody made a comment about it at work. It was really funny. It's
Okay.
really in relation to me and who I'm.
Okay, so after I do this, you can go on a tangent. I'll allow it.
It's not really a tangent then, but okay, go ahead.
Okay. It's not really a tangent. No, so basically the last time that we mentioned them, we were basically going back and forth as to what we'd rather do or play the labo. And it's been this like big joke for a while, and I think it's hilarious.
It's kind of like the Star Wars trilogy, the original trilogy.
Yeah,
not
basically.
the new trilogy, which is totally awful and
We're
has
not going to
no
talk.
good
We're not going to talk. We're not going to talk about the new trilogy. We're not going to talk about it because I actually enjoy it. So basically, it's the Labo Wars. But last time we talked, they asked us if we would rather literally be castrated or play the Labo.
Keep going. You're doing the words in space.
And I personally would have much rather have kept my Hodberg. So TJ is out. Hodder is out of this, even though the Know Guys Allowed guys made a little mistake ski and said that I was actually, I would rather play the Labo than be castrated. So just quick correction on that. However, Caz said, cut it off, I don't care, I'm not playing the Labo. So we responded to them with a question. First, I asked one, it wasn't as good. Caz ended up asking a much better question, which was literally, would they rather play the Labo or be a power bottom? And they basically said, yeah, like we'll be a power bottom, but they were like, it kind of depends on who the person is, who is we are being the power bottom for. So, gentlemen.
That was my Star Wars intro theme, everybody.
So, gentlemen, to respond to that, the person is a ex-porn star who can literally go forever.
Wait, what?
See, if you were paying attention, you know what I was talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was busy focusing on my Star Wars theme.
You would have had to have heard the podcast anyway. You don't listen to podcasts, so it's okay. But basically, that to answer your questions, boys. But they basically were like, yeah, we're still down. Like, it doesn't really matter. So
what, they're going to be a power bottom?
Yeah. So, as of right now, 2 Guys in the Game versus the Know Geeks Allowed podcast.
Okay.
Currently, I am out. I am done. I have surrendered. I will play the Labo and keep my Hodberg. I'm out. So it's you versus the 2 of them.
All right.
And from what I can remember, they both did say they would be a power bottom. So, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So, gentlemen, they gave us a response. And if I wasn't out from the first one, I would for sure be out now. And I think they're like, this is...
You think it's going to be me? You think I'm out?
Yeah. Because this is bad, dude. This is really bad. Okay, so here we go. Officially right now, episode 35 of 2 Guys in the Game. We are responding to the Know Geeks Allowed.
At what point does this get twisted?
Would you rather play the Nintendo Labo?
No.
Or watch a video of your conception every day for the rest of your life? Wait for it with your parents doing commentary with you. Would you rather play the Labo or have to watch video of your parents making you every day for the rest of your life with them?
Like the actual time when I was made?
Yes.
Conceived?
Yes. Like you are in your father's balls. That's what's going on here.
Wait, does it zoom into the sperm shooting out?
Okay, no, but...
Because that would be kind of... I would watch that.
I don't know.
I need more details. I mean, my parents were like... Okay, I'm like... My parents were attractive people when they were younger, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to watch.
Trying to make it work. I really thought you'd be like...
And they're there giving me commentary. They're the ones who are going to be embarrassed, not me. Their performance is going to be sad, not mine. I have no pressure on me. I'm just the one who's being conceived.
Jesus Christ. So you're saying you'd...
Plus, my parents were so religious. It was probably like the most awkward...
Let's not talk about your parents having sex right now. Let's just go ahead and not talk about that.
No, I'd do it. Fuck the Labo.
Fuck. Okay, guys, so there you go. Caz is still in.
You think
Caz
it's so terrible?
Fuck.
I mean, I wouldn't want to watch them now. Oh my god, no. I'm an adult now. Ugh. They're adults now. Ugh. They're even more adult than they were when they had me. So yeah, that's fine. I'd watch it.
Boy. You know. Okay, so there you go, gentlemen. There's your response.
I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm not saying I'd enjoy it, but I'd sit there. I don't enjoy horror movies, but I still watch them.
And that wasn't necessarily the question.
I don't enjoy Aiden Chronicles: The First Mage, but I still sit there and pretend to play it while the TV's off.
Why do you hate everything I love, Caz?
I still think I'm proud that I still don't have to play the Labo.
Yeah, so I am proud of you because I would have for sure been out
now
there.
We have to rebuttal.
So what can we? Because I'm out, so like I can't take any part in this. I'm just giving you the information.
So I have to come up with the rebuttal.
Yes, because I'm just presenting the information to Caz at this point.
Right.
So Caz is still in this. I am out. The 2 of them are both still in as of right now. So would they rather play the Labo
I'm just stretching my mind muscles to give them the worst
Before
possible
he
combination.
just completely destroys
Here
it.
you go. You ready? All right. Would you rather play the labo or be the end of a human centipede? That's right. You
Oh
gotta
my
eat
God.
so much
For how
shit.
long? How long do they have to be as a human centipede?
Until they agree to play the labo.
So would you rather just play the labo or be a human centipede until you finally decide to play the labo?
Yeah, I'll
Oh
sew your
my God.
mouth off
Okay.
that person's ass if you decide you want to play the labo. Just tap in.
Okay, so there you go, boys. There's your response.
Ha! You can't win now. You got to eat shit or play the labo.
Literally, that's not. But it's not just eating shit. Like you are attached to the human being's anus with your mouth.
You're the
Forever.
End, you're the
Forever.
end. You're the end of a human centipede, though.
I feel like the middle would be worse.
Nope. No. Well, the middle would suck because you've got someone on your ass and you've got your mouth on an ass. But the
dude,
end would be the absolute worst
think
think about it. Think about it.
These
Sorry,
are
I'm
still
just
shit.
talking like Rick because this is like why I have to talk like Rick because I'm using my genius powers here. All right, think about it. Yeah, if you're in the middle of the human centipede, you still got to take a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, and it sucks ass because somebody's sucking it on your ass, literally. But if you're on the end of that, you've got to eat so much processed shit to the point it's pretty much just going to be liquid diarrhea
That's true,
going
yeah.
into your mouth. You're pretty much going to have the most toxic shit into your body.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Human
Oh my
waste is
God.
human waste for a reason. When you eat human waste, it becomes more toxic of a human waste to the point where it's such a high level concentrated of human waste. Basically, you're going to die. So you know what? If you don't pick the labo now, then my sick and twisted mind has done nothing right at this point.
So there you go, gentlemen. There's your response.
Conception
from Kaz.
video of me? That's nothing compared to eating shit for the rest of your life.
So there you go, boys.
Unconditional.
It's gonna happen. I don't know. I think we'll get them. I don't know.
One of them's going to be like, no, I'd eat shit. And I'd be like, all right, here we go. Then come over to my house. I'll tie you up to a human centipede
I feel
while
like-
I'm watching my parents conceive me.
I feel like it's gonna come down to like someone. I think
One
either,
guy
either
and a
James or
geek.
Brian are gonna tap out, and it's gonna be. I don't know, man. That's
This isn't hypothetical. You actually would have to do this if it comes down to
Yeah.
it. Like that's the thing. I don't think they're taking it.
By the way,
seriously.
before we move on, I would like to at this point maybe we put a little wager on this here thing to
Why?
even the stakes. Why not? Just make it a little more interesting.
Wager what?
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. What do we have?
I
to
wager
offer?
our whole podcast. Our whole podcast
well,
on this.
let's not go
It's
that
done.
far.
I already said it. It was all part of the test. It's done.
Caz Jones has offered up Two Guys in a Game, the podcast, as
For what?
You know what?
What's the wager?
That's
I already won.
no.
I'm never gonna
Okay.
stop.
No. Okay.
I would never
okay.
eat shit out of a human centipede
That's an
ass.
amazing thing that you actually just said. So here's what we're gonna do. Whoever wins, okay, gets to do some kind of a quote unquote hosting of the other show. We literally take over their podcast for an episode or something. I don't know. I think that could be kind of funny.
So you guys have to fly all the way out here.
Well, no, we'd have to figure something out.
No, that's
No,
part of it.
no,
you
know
gotta
what we
buy
do?
a plane ticket and get your ass to that
No,
country.
you know what we do? We would just literally record an episode as that podcast, and then just that's the end of it.
Just like a hoax podcast.
Yeah, like this is No Geeks Allowed. They don't. That's not how they do things. But it'd be us as playing the roles of Brian and James, and then them playing the roles of Hodder and Caz if they win. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, there you go, gentlemen. The gauntlet's been laid down. Let us know if you accept our terms and if you have decided to quit, and then we will.
I don't know what the rules were, but I assume that we're playing like gentlemen, so no re-asking the question that was already
Yes,
asked.
for
I
sure.
think that's fair because I didn't ask you if you were going to watch your parents make you. So
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, so you have your response, and we have.
glad you guys are power
raising the
bottoms
stakes.
now in this universe where you didn't play the labo.
And you've.
I have a
watched
couple
your parents
friends
have
want me to
sex.
give you their numbers. Ha ha! Power bottoms.
Oh my God! I believe it is a wonderful time for us to cut into, for the first time in a very long time, some gaming news. So, this is interesting, and I really wanted to talk about this, and I wanted to get your opinion on it as well, Cass, because
Sure.
I didn't really see a lot on this, and I kind of found it by accident, and I'm not really sure how it wasn't more, not like worldwide gaming news, but like at least I figured I'd see some more about it, but I didn't really.
WWG, Worldwide Gaming.
Oh my
WWGN.
Holy
Why
shit!
has nobody thought of this?
We're gonna do that.
It's probably already a website.
It probably is.
Google www.wwgn.ww.com.
Did we just create something? No. Anyway.
Copyright. Two guys in a game.
Anyway. So we are both huge fans of New Vegas. obviously, as you guys know.
You mean Las Vegas?
No.
New Vegas is a video game.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, New Vegas. I'm
Like
literally talking about New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, well then specify.
So basically, completely derailed. Fucking Caz Jones, you asshole. No, but so in a recent interview, creator of Bethesda, or president of Bethesda, whatever the hell you want to call him, is he even creator of Bethesda? I don't even freaking know anymore. Mr. Todd Howard, aka God, to some of us. Guys, it's laughing right now because he's trying to derail me again. In a recent interview with The Guardian, quote unquote, which is it's completely random that I even saw this. He was asked about Obsidian and working with any outside developers again, like for either for Fallout or for Elder Scrolls or anything like that. And he said, and I quote, "I wouldn't say never, but now that our company is so big, it's always better to keep stuff internal. It becomes less likely, but I could never say never. I thought the Obsidian guys did a fabulous job. Obsidian has said in the past that they are interested in doing another one, but basically he has just officially gone on record and said, hey, not going to happen anytime soon. Essentially is the gist of this. And I thought that was really interesting because I didn't really see anything about this. To me, that's kind of a big deal. Like the fact that the guy who was in charge of that shit is like, yeah, no more. That's the end of it. We're not going to do it. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't want to derail you again.
It's such a hard time. Oh, Caz.
I don't know. I think, you should just let stories end where they end, Fallout New Vegas ends there, and that's it. I'm not really sad about it. It's not like I crave a sequel to New Vegas or anything.
Yeah, I know, right? I would have loved to have seen...
I've given up hope on waiting for things to be revived.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. And then I say that, and then, like, last week at San Diego Comic-Con, they just, like, friggin', like, drop this huge bomb of, like, a show that's been canceled for 16 years that I've been waiting to come back since, like, 2003. That's right. I was a child when this show got canceled. And now they're making a series finale movie for it. And I'm just like, are you serious? And they have all the original voice actors back for it, and it looks hilarious.
What show is that, Caz?
Invader Zim.
Oh, yeah, okay. Really? Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's called Invader Zim Enter the something made up word. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. It's freaking nuts. But on the topic of Fallout New Vegas, nah.
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
I don't
just
know.
let Bethesda was making Fallout games before they made New Vegas. They know what they're doing. They were making Elder Scrolls before they made Skyrim. Actually, on the topic of Bethesda, I have this funny joke I was reading the other day. It was like a meme. And lots of people might have seen it, and I thought it's hilarious. And I'm not taking credit for it, but like I want to give credit where credit's given. So whoever came up with this, like, hilarious.
Shouts to that person.
I don't know the name of the original poster, so I just saw it somewhere. Somebody had mentioned it to me. So it starts off like this. It goes, "This is the meme." So this is me captioning me. So I go to the store. I buy Elder Scrolls 6. Super excited. Get home. Put it into console. Start game up. Game starts. Before character creation, me and an old man sitting around a campfire in game. Let me tell you the story. Cuts away. Cuts back to an open field. I'm in a wagon, heading towards Skyrim. Oh, so what did you do to get caught up in all this? Skyrim 5, Ultimate Definitive Supreme Edition. Nice. Touche, Bethesda. Touche.
You fuckers.
That's all it's going to be. You're going to get Elder Scrolls 6.
That would be literally fucking ridiculous.
Elder Scrolls 6, Elder Scrolls 5, Remastered Definitive Supreme Edition.
Can you actually imagine if that fucking happened?
Yeah.
Like they release Elder Scrolls 6 and it's like, oh, it's actually taking place in Skyrim.
Dova Troll.
Thank you, the Dover Troll. No, and literally, you are the Dover Troll. Like, that's literally what you are.
You can't pick any class but Troll. You have to run around Skyrim as a Troll.
If someone hasn't made that
a mod by now,
yet, they need
everything's a mod by now, TJ. Everything.
Is it really though?
Should be. You should be able to play as Rick and Morty in Skyrim. That would be a really big waste of not time if you hadn't already done that. Think about it.
Yo, that's fucking
look,
amazing.
Morty, we're in the Skyrim universe. Oh, jeez, Rick. I'm going to find me a hot elf babe to bang. Yeah, good luck with that, Morty. Elf babes only bang elf men. What if I put on these ears? Maybe. You kind of look like an elf. I'm just going to go to the ye old tavern over there. Oh, great, a fucking dragon. What the fuck? Morty, give me the portal gun. Rick shoots portal gun halfway through dragon's body, cutting dragon in half. There, I saved Skyrim or something. Whatever, I'm the hero. Oh, my God. He must be Dragonborn. He's the Dragonborn. Oh, jeez, Rick, they think you're Dragonborn. Oh, well, whatever. It's not the first time I've been mistaken for a god, is it, Morty? Yeah, but a good one would be in Fallout. Think about that, because you could totally make
that would
Rick
be
and
that would
Morty
be fucking sweet.
mod in Fallout. That'd be great. I mean, it would look too realistic because of the character polygons and everything, but think about it. It'd be so fun because you already have like laser guns, so all you need to do is literally just modify some things. Put a Rick and Morty storyline in there.
To create Rick in Fallout 4 now.
Yeah,
I literally am going to do that. I'm going to try my best.
That would be such a good mod.
And then I'll share
or just petition people for a mod.
No, I'm literally just going to do it in game. I don't even care. I'm going to try and do it in the vanilla
You're just going to create a character that's completely Rick based.
Yeah, and I'm just going to have him wear.
And the whole point of the storyline is Rick's just looking for his Morty.
And I'm literally just gonna dress him in like a fucking lab coat, and have like spiky gray hair, and that's gonna have to be it.
That's all anybody needs to do for a Rick and Morty game. They just literally need to take all the ports of every game ever made and just like take the main character out of the game, like your player one character,
the end of it.
And then you just port them in. And as they walk through the portal, it's just you're Rick, and you get to just play through the game. But there's different dialogues and stuff. Like someone's actually taking different dialogues. Like you go up and go, like stop right there, criminal scum! Why don't you shut your face, Imperial Guard? Okay, before I smash it in with my fists. See, we're still talking video games. We're just talking Rick and Morty as a video game. And then, like, there's another portal that takes you to the Mushroom Kingdom. Wouldn't that be so cool? Like, there's a portal, and you go into 64, Mario 64, and it's like, dun, nah, 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 and it's Rick singing, and he's just like, he knows the song or everything like that. That'd be so great. And he's just jumping around. He's like, ha, yeah, here we go, ha ha, got a power star. I don't know what these things do. Yeah, and he's just like completely drunk the whole time. Puts a flying cap on. Oh boy, here we go again. Ha ha, I'm flying, and Rick's just completely drunk the whole time. Going to Banjo-Kazooie's world, too. Oh, yeah. Goes up to Bottles. Bottles comes up. You know how Bottles sounds when he's trying to teach you a new move. And then Rick's just like, shut the fuck up, you little rabbit hole. Get out. Get out of here.
He's throwing beer bottles at it.
What's in this fucking backpack? Oh, god damn it, Morty's the bird. Rick, what am I doing? I'm a fucking bird. Oh, jeez, Rick, I'm a fucking bird. Oh, what am I going to do, Rick? I'm a bird.
Why does this have to happen to me?
Oh, geez, shut up, Morty. I'm half bear right now. You don't see me complaining. Probably named after a stupid-ass instrument, too. What am I named after? Guitar, maybe? A ukulele? No, a banjo, Morty. I'm Banjo Rick! Ha ha!
Banjo Rick. Oh, my God. It'd
be so amazing. Great. But, yeah, on the point of video gaming with it all, we really fucked up that gaming news.
I didn't fuck up the gaming news.
No, we fucked it up. This is a collective.
Well, the gaming news ended like 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, we basically said, "Shut up, Bethesda! Shut up! Just keep making your games."
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting.
We went on a gaming tangent, and it all ended up working out.
Rick and Morty gaming tangent, and
it'd be so cool though. Think about it.
No, I am completely.
There's ultimate, like you could literally have infinite universes, and all you have to do is you just have to make a Rick and Morty character base. Like a character model that can go into every universe, take the player out of that character model, and just have them walk through portals, and you can just have the game. And then you go into a game. This is the ultimate mind bend of my Rick and Morty gaming experience. If I were an actual true game developer, you make them go into the portal universe, haha, because Rick opens portals, and then he's got to use his portal gun to go. Oh, it'd be crazy. This is how the episode would go. It would be like, boom. Come on, Morty, let's go. Oh, wait, what the fuck? This isn't the right universe at all. Jeez, Rick, you said that about the last 5 universes. Oh, Morty, this is some fucked up shit. I don't know where we are. Welcome to the Portal universe. That's not what the universe is called at all in the video games. Really sloppy workmanship there, but whatever. How do we get out of here? Let's shoot a portal. Shoots another portal, walks right through the portal, and they're in that portal. God damn it! My portals are infinite in here. We're in an infinite portal-verse, Morty. The portal-verse. That's a word I just made up. Oh, jeez, Rick, stop shaking me. How do we get out of here? We don't, Morty. The portals are infinite. Why didn't I? Oh, god damn it, this portal gets fucked, Morty. We're fucked. Oh, fuck, Morty. That's literally the portal.
Jesus Christ, calm down, Rick. We'll figure it out.
Would you like some cake? Would you like some cake, Master Rick? The cake is a lie, bitch. The cake is a lie. The cake's a lie, Morty. Oh, jeez. Rick and Morty in video games. Why isn't that a topic we've never discussed before?
I don't know. Well, I feel like we have before, though. I feel like we talked about what we want from a Rick and Morty game.
We haven't talked about Rick and Morty game versions. They should do an episode about that. Call of Morty, Modern Morty 2.
It's just all Mortys running around.
No, it's Mortys versus Ricks in a Rick warfare. Modern RickFare.
Can you even imagine how that
Call of Morty, Modern RickFare 2.
But they'd all lose. The Mortys would always lose.
No, because the Mortys are just as powerful as the Ricks. You haven't seen Evil Morty?
That's true.
And maybe there's some Ricks fighting on the Morty side, and maybe there's some Mortys fighting on the Rick side. We can't really be decisive about this. You never know. There could be some non-binary Mortys. There could be some transgender Ricks. You don't know. We can't make these decisions for other people.
There could be some Mortys that identify as Ricks, and some Ricks
Or
that
you
identify
just
as
choose your
Mortys.
character.
Is what it is.
Different.
Yeah.
You have different classes of characters. So your main gunner is just like a Rick with an assault rifle, and then you've got your like.
Yo, why is that
your
not a
grenadier,
fucking name?
which is like a Morty that's like Rambo Morty that's all done up. You know,
literally all he does is throw grenades and stab people.
we got Sniper Rick, who's just up there, and he's just like taking out a tango. Ugh, Morty fires off his 50 caliber laser portal rifle
thing.
Yeah, dude.
And
You
then, like,
could
there
even
could
just
be-
have Bird Person as like aerial assault, like one of your like what are your kill streaks for a Call of
Bird
Morty.
Person.
And it's just
Call
it's
of
Rick, and
Morty.
he pulls out his like a cell phone. He goes, "Hey, Bird Person, come drop a bomb on this asshole." Okay, Rick. As you in my culture, it is rude to not drop multiple bombs. Multiple bombs coming in. See, I like this. This is good. We're brainstorming Rick and Morty games. This is good.
I'm literally writing down Call of Morty for a meme.
Call of Morty, Modern RickFare 2. More Rick than before. And then like in Modern Warfare 2, how you can call in nukes, right? You know how you can call in like a nuke? Of
course.
Nuclear bomb. Instead of a nuke, Rick just like pulls out a thing, and he's just like, and it's the virus that turns everyone into those horrendous praying mantis creatures that all fall in love with Morty.
God.
And he throws it down, and everybody just turns into it. And then that Rick just opens a portal, and he goes, ha ha, and he opens it up, and he goes through into the next portal, and he ends up in the map.
Instant win.
He ends up in the map, and it's just like game over. Rick just ended the world. There'd be so many good things too. There's so many Rick power-ups, like turning yourself into a pickle.
That's like that'd be like one of the ultimate power.
Pickle Rick would be so good,
but like
because then you just run around the map super speed. Nobody could see you coming, and you just jump up, and you're like, ha 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 ha.
you know what I want. You know what I want now on that topic. Kind of like an RPG style game. So like obviously you have your different classes. You have your warriors, which I feel like the Mortys would have to be the warriors. Like I feel like warrior Morty.
You could have
I
different
can
kinds,
see that.
though.
You could, yeah. I guess wouldn't really have. Like,
You can just customize your Rick and Morty to be what you want.
warrior, paladin.
But you can only have like a maximum of 5
mage,
classes at a time
yeah.
per match. But you can like customize it and
Thief.
unlock different characters. Yeah.
And then like what's the fifth one? Wizard. Well, mage and wizard.
Well, there's like a bunch you could do. Like
There's so
Octopath
many.
Traveler gives you a bunch of good options, right? Like your hunter character.
You could be a
your
dancer.
thief, your sexy dancer whose storyline is so lame. All she does is dance.
Oh yeah.
Freedom. No, I'm just joking.
Dances for freedom and money.
All my characters are pretty good in that game. But yeah, no, I think there's like different ones you could have and everything. And it'd be fun. Like Morty would definitely be the thief. Rick would be like the warrior. He'd have like a sword, or not
Morty,
even that.
No, Morty would be the paladin, and then Rick could be the mage, and he'd just be fucking drunk all the time.
So it
shooting
depends on what
lightning
you want to
bolts.
do for the game. Like, do you want to have a game just full of Ricks and Mortys, or do you want to have a game full of the Rick-verse, the Rick and Morty verse?
I would say the Rickverse, but I think the playable characters should all be Rick and Morty's. I think that'd be
All of them, all the classes should be different, like Rick and
Yeah.
Morty related. We couldn't put Summer, Mr. Poopy Butthole in there.
Well, they could be. Maybe they could be like summons or something.
I think you should have just an RPG style thing, like Octopath Traveler, but call it like the Rictopath Traveler, and it's just like
The
it's
Rictopath
all different,
Traveler.
but it could
Oh
be
my
all
God.
different Ricks and Mortys throughout the land or everything like that. And as you're going along, like you have to fight different enemies and stuff. And then one of the Ricks talks like the Ricketh has entered the battleth, Mortyeth.
I still can't get over her.
You just don't like her.
I don't like her. I just can't do it.
You
It's
just don't like
such
that
a
some
che-
people have
it's,
accents.
No, it's just such a cheap thing for me. I just don't like it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
It's neither here
It is neither
Neither
hereth nor
there.
thereth.
nor thereth. The
Perith.
hunteth continued. What was it? You said on one of my photos, oh, Kazeth, and I said the hunteth only beginneth. And you just were like, God damn it! I shouldn't have started this
I don't even
Kazeth
think
thing.
I responded. Yeah, Kazeth.
You
Kazeth
started
Joel
it.
Jones. I don't know.
Oh,
I just,
Kazeth.
Oh, Kazeth. You have a dog named Branton.
But Rick and Morty games, man, there's so much potential.
I feel like it would be interesting to have like they could easily be a racing game.
Huh?
That'd be fucking
Oh,
sweet.
yeah, easily, yeah.
And then all your different characters have your different cars. So Rick's obviously would be his
Morty
fucking
Kart.
spaceship.
That's what it would be called. Morty
Oh my
Kart.
God, Morty Kart.
And then
Oh
and it
my
would just start
God.
off and it'd be like, ha ha, here we go. And it'd be like, choose your character, Rick Sanchez. Ha ha. That'd be like Super Smash Rick. Super Smash
I feel like
Sanchez
that one's
Bros.
not as, no,
Super
I, see,
Sanchez Bros.
No, I feel like that one's forcing it too much.
Super Sanchez Bros.
No, I don't see.
And it's just going to be a Rick wearing like a red outfitted Rick with a mustache and a green outfitted Rick with a mustache. And then you just have all the multiverse characters from it. Mr. Poopy Butthole. And you have that announcer. But no, Rick would be the announcer. No, wait. Maybe somebody else would be the announcer. Maybe the Cremulon guy would be the announcer. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Disqualified. You know that guy?
Yeah.
He would be the announcer. So it'd just be like, Rick. Boo.
But like, I mean, I guess any style of fighting game. But I feel like that
Rick Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rick Fighter. Instead of Street Fighter, it's Rick Fighter. He'd be like, Rick Dukin. And Morty would just be like, oh, jeez.
We could do Morty Chronicles the First Rick.
Morty Chronicles the First Rick.
And then you have all your different party members that join you in your party. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Morty Chronicles the First Rick. Oh my god, I can't.
It would be, and in Banjo-Kazooie, it would be Mordo and Rick Zooey. So Morty would have to be Banjo, and Rick would have to be the bird instead of the other way around. It would be like, that would make more sense too, because it would be like this. Morty would be walking around and be like, hey, Rick, look, I'm a bear. I'm a cute and cuddly bear, Rick. And I can walk on too. And Rick would just pop out, and he'd be just like, fuck you, Morty. Shut the fuck up. Look at what I am. I'm a goddamn bird in a backpack, Morty. You think I want to be in this goddamn backpack? Get me out of this backpack right now. I don't think you can until the sequel. The sequel? What do you mean? There's 2 of these games now? God fucking damn it, Morty. It's Mordo in this universe. And I expect you to respect my choice, Rick Zooey. It's not Rick Zooey. If you call me Rick Zooey one more time when we get back to our universe, I'm gonna put you in a test tube and make you go Benjamin Button through a test tube like a baby. That's what I'm gonna do to you. Benjamin Button you. Reverse Benjamin Button you. Yeah, no, it'd be so good.
Rick Rising. It's Rick as the dude from Dead Rising, and all the zombies are Mortys.
No, you just call it Morty Rising, and it would have to be Rick fighting all the Mortys.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So, Morty Rising. So then it would be like, instead of Frank West, it'd be Rick West. You'd be like, I'm Rick West. I'm a drunk photojournalist taking pictures of shit and whatever. Let's just get this over with. And then it would just be a bunch of Mortys, like undead Mortys being like, oh, and they'd be walking through the crowds and everything, and then there'd be like all these hot babes like, help me. Oh God, Rick's got to do what a Rick has got to do. All right, here I go. Gonna go save those babes. And then they'd be getting ripped apart by Mortys and be like, well, so much for that. Guess I'll just go have a drink now.
Just like, that's all they do is yell.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh, that
what
would be
other games?
Hilarious. I would love to potentially see more like interesting games like you wouldn't think of normally. Like obviously your shooters and your racing games and your fighting games I think are kind of a regular thing. But
obviously,
freaking oh my god, I'm drawing a blank right now on the Star Rick Valley.
Star Rick Valley.
Rick
Dew Valley.
Rick Dew. That's so much better at coming with the
Rick Dew Valley.
And it's just literally,
and it'd be a little 8-bit like,
yeah.
And Rick would just come out onto the farm and everything. It'd just be no, it'd have to be Morty. It'd have to be like Morty Dew Valley or something like that or something. And I think Morty would just be like, oh, a farm. This is great. And then like life would go on and like how every month kind of progresses a little bit more. And it's like, and then finally you get to like year 3 and you're like, well, I've done it. I've done it all. You know, I did everything that Grandpa Rick said I could. And your grandfather's dead in the game, right? So he'd be dead, and he comes back on like the second year, the third year of your farming to check on your farming. But that's how it'd be. It'd be like, and he'd be like, "Well, I'm gonna go over and check Grandpa's grave. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got a child. I've got a great farm. I've really turned this town around. Here I go. I'm gonna go check on my grandfather's grave." And then you go and check on the grave, and you'd be like, "Wow, I've never been here before." And the grave would just be like, "Ha, lick my balls, motherfucker! I'm not actually dead. Look behind you!" And then the freaking spaceship would just come down, and Rick would just come out. Come on, Morty, let's go. We gotta go. You've been in this universe long enough,
Morty.
We're gonna go look into these caves, and we're gonna find the ancient alien treasure. Ancient alien treasure, Rick? No, I have a life here. This is a video game, Morty. You've been in a video game for the past 3 years. I left you here. She's just like Roy all over again. Snap out of it. You don't have a wife. You don't have a farm. Why would you even want to be a farmer?
Being a farmer's boring.
Instead of Minecraft, it'd be Mortycraft.
Yes.
And you know they're gonna come out with the skins for Rick and Morty, and they're gonna have that. But eventually, like Mortycraft would just be so much better because they're just walking around, and Morty's just mining blocks, and Rick would just be like, "That's senseless." What do you mean? Just use one of these. Pulls out a block of TNT, throws it.
Blows everything up.
There you go. I just blew up like 20 blocks. What did you do with your life? Mine 20 in the past hour? Rick, that's not what it's about. It's about finding diamonds. For what? Why would you need diamonds? I don't know. That's what people do. They mine blocks for diamonds. Sounds pretty lame to me. You sound pretty lame to me. Whoa, where'd this fucking kid come from?
It's the Minecraft.
The Minecraft kid. You just said Minecraft was lame. Well, I think Rick and Morty's lame. Well, good thing we don't give a shit about little shits like you.
I can't believe two guys in a game has sold out and is talking about Rick and Morty. Ugh.
We're talking about possible Rick and Morty.
They're talking shit about Minecraft, so I don't like them anymore.
Oh.
Goodbye. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm loving the fuck out of this right now. I don't even care.
Oh.
Okay. Hear me out.
Can we have a Rick Yu-Gi-Oh spin-off game?
No. Hear me out.
Why?
Hear me out.
Oh.
Maybe we'll talk about it in a minute. Hear me, because I got.
You got one? Okay.
I got one. I think this is a winner for me.
All right. Let's hear the title.
You gotta bear with me. Let me explain though. The Legend of Rick. No, Morty.
Okay.
The Legend of Morty. Rick's Mask. No, I can do better. No, I got nothing. Because it'd be Majora's Mask.
The Legend of okay. So
oh my
no.
god. Okay.
The Legend of Jerry. Rick Arena of Time. The Legend of Jerry. Morty's Mask.
No. Okay. No. Because the son.
Majora's Morty.
The son would be the dude, the disqualified dude. That's who. The moon. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The moon would be, and then
obviously
you play as Morty, but Rick is the fucking fairy. Rick is Tattle. Hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? Shut up, bitch.
I think you should play as Jerry. I think that'd be so much better.
No.
But think, because Jerry's so lame, and then if Rick was the fairy...
What are you doing? You're shitting on my
Okay, I'm not shitting on it.
I think there should be a Jerry.
It's not shitting on it. It's just trying to make it better. So who should be Who's going to be the Skull Kid then, huh? You didn't think that one through, did you? No, you didn't.
Who's their rival?
They don't have rivals. It's just Rick's.
It's the president. No.
It's Mr. President.
Maybe it should be Jerry, and then Rick should be Majora.
Rick should be the Skull Kid. No, what would be really cool is if you
the Skull Kid, yeah.
If you make it Jerry, then all of his mask forms have to take on a different form. So that his mask form it could start off as like Deku Morty, so Morty's the Deku, and then when you get to Zora, it's like Rick's the Zora transformation, and then you just have some like total asshole playing like friggin' the Goron one, right? Like
some total asshole.
Like some other guy, like you had like the principal be the Goron, like, well, listen here, and everything like that, and like math will save your life one day, and he's like the Goron or whatever. I don't know.
Then of course
it's a work in progress.
There's other ones too. Like there's other different genres, like your click and point adventures and stuff.
Yeah,
that could be interesting. I'm trying to think of a click and point adventure game off the top of my head right now. Other than oh my god, I literally can't think of a single one right now.
Instead of Emily wants to play, it's Morty wants to play.
Oh my god, that's
and
so
it's
much
Rick,
better.
And he's like, Morty, where are you? You know what happened to me, Rick? I took over all these dolls after you turned me into a Pinocchio doll. Wait, what are you talking about, Morty? I never did that yet.
I didn't even do it yet. You know what you did, Rick? And now we're gonna come for you.
Enjoy, Mr. Poopy Butt Doll. And then
It's
Mr. Poopy Doll runs out and he goes, how's it going, Rick? I can always count on you. Oh, wowee. Oh, Mr. Poopy Butthole, we're friends. We're friends. No.
And he just literally
Jump
eats your
scares
soul.
you.
So who else would be in it though? Because we need Mr. Poop. Because I don't think it could be the family. It'd have to be like minor characters.
Yeah, so you could have like Squanchy as one of the dolls.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm Squanchin here. And he's just walking towards you.
Can I just say, I still to this day, like, I couldn't get over that scene. Where he's I'm going to go and squanching over here. Is that cool? Yeah, okay. And then they open the door and he has a fucking noose around his neck.
What's his name? Short Neck Draft or whatever could be one of the dolls. What's his name? His name's not Short Neck Draft. It's like, hey, I'm Reverse Draft. That's right.
That's what Reverse Draft. Yeah.
You could have Reverse Draft there. Baby Wizard could be one of them. Anybody from the Total Recall episode?
Yes. Totally agree.
See, that's where you get all your zany characters from. Oh, what's the lamb? Summer's Lamb. It should be the flying lamb one. What is it? It's Tinkles. Summer and Tinkles, friendship forever. And then you could come up with a game like Never Past Bedtime Land in the Rick and Morty series for little kids. Never Past Bedtime Land with like Summer and Tinkles, friends at the end, living in Never Past Bedtime Land. So that would be a good game. There's so much potential for gaming here.
Okay, Beyond Two Souls style. Like a story-based, like, something like
Beyond Two Mortys.
Oh my god, yes. And you're I can't remember the fucking girl's name right now, but you're Morty, and then the spirit is Rick.
The spirit's Rick. Morty, you're going the wrong way. But this is the way that the checkpoint's telling me to go. You're going the wrong way. How about Halo, Rick Evolved or something like that?
It'd have to be like more, because it's only one syllable with that. It's hard for games like that. I feel like that'd be kind of boring because we already kind of did that, you know.
Rick and Morty kind of is Halo, so we don't really need to make a Rick and Morty Halo spinoff.
Yeah, I feel
How
like
about instead of Halo Reach, we do Halo Rick?
Oh my!
Does that work?
Halo Rick.
And then on Halo Rick, it's just all about the Council of Ricks attacking the planet of Ricks, which is a Rick planet, which is peaceful, and the Council of Ricks is now coming to take over it, and it's all these Rick and Mortys who are just like trying to save the planet Rick from being taken over, but they don't succeed. And there's a team of Ricks called the Noble Ricks, and on a totally unrelated note, you're Noble Rick, the sixth Rick. You're Noble Rick 6, and you go in and you got to take over. You got to protect it from the other Ricks. I don't know. It's a terrible concept. I don't even like it.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
You're literally okay.
Since they've already used redemption in a Rick sense, like the Rick Shank redemption, but they never used a Rick
Red Dead Redemption, and literally Rick is John Marston to a freaking T.
It's Rick Marston now.
Rick
it's
Marston.
Rick Rixton, actually.
And literally, but like I want it to be like, yes, he has his polar gun, but he doesn't use it.
Yeah.
He actually uses the weaponry from that. He gets on his horse. Morty can be his fucking horse or something. Like, oh my god, that'd be fucking amazing. And then like your Bill Williamson can be what's the fucking alien's name? Oh my god.
Which alien
Shit.
are you thinking of?
The alien that he like ends up fighting with.
The one from the microverse
that
he goes into?
You only see him once, but I can't remember his name. But
yeah.
That's who he's trying to track down and kill or whatever. And there's that game would be fucking just too much. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
How about the Super Mortio Bros?
I can see that.
See, that makes more sense than Rick,
Super
right?
Mortio Bros, and it's literally
Super Smash Mortys Brawl, and then it's just a bunch of Mortys, different Mortys you get to pick from.
I see. I feel like that kind of. I would say some kind of a Pokemon game, but obviously they've already done.
They've already done
Pocket
that.
Mortys.
Pocket Mortys is the thing.
No Rick Sky. This is literally Rick.
No Rick
riding around
Sky.
his
There's no
spaceship.
Sky here. It's just Rick and floating around. Yeah, no. And Rick's just like getting into a spaceship drunk the whole time, and the whole point of the game is to stage as drunk as possible while you're flying to different planets. And Rick's just
you're not doing anything.
And you're listening to the radio, and it's just like, you're listening to Cremulon music. This year on Cremulon music, we'd like to say, here's a new song from the Cremulons. And then it's actually the Cremulons singing to like, no. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. And you just listen to music.
It's actually like the best music ever.
And you're just drunk driving through space and everything. And then
that's literally all you do.
That'd be so great.
Every once in a while, you get in a firefight. That's it. You go to this planet, and you're like, oh, what a great fucking planet, Morty. Morty. Oh yeah, I left Morty. Because there's no Mortys.
Yeah, there's
it's
no
just
Mortys.
you.
It's no Rick Sky.
It is okay. Let's get back in the spaceship, Morty.
Shouldn't it be called No Morty Sky then?
No, it's
there's
got to
no
be Rick.
Morty?
No, I think it's got to be Rick.
Oh, okay.
I think that made more sense. Far Rick 5.
Rick Cry 5?
That's so much better. Rick Cry 5, and it's literally Far Cry 5, but it's Rick.
Instead of Uncharted, it's more like Rick Charted. Rick Charted 1. You're a character named Nathan Rick, and you have to go after
Nathan Rick.
And you have to go. God. You have to go treasure hunting. But amongst the way, you find another young treasure hunter, who's like Morty, and he's trying to steal all your stuff, or whatever.
He's trying to steal all your stuff. Oh my god. Okay, I have another one that you have to bear with me on.
Yep.
I just lost it. Morty's Creed. Just Morty's Creed. Done. Morty is the assassin.
Rick Sassin Creed.
No, see, I don't. No, that doesn't work.
Rick Sassin's Creed 3.
Sorry, excuse me, not Morty Creed. Morty's Creed. Morty's Creed 3. What the fuck was it? Okay, thinking of a modern one. Morty's Creed. Rick Odyssey. No, that's lame. Should have bet on that.
I still think Rick Assassin's Creed. Rick Assassin's Creed.
Like
Mortisy.
Because it's Morty as the fucking assassin. How don't you? And every time he jumps off a building, he just goes, ah!
It doesn't mean Morty can't be the main character. It just means it's got the Rick flair to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Rick Assassin's Creed and Morty's just like, I'm an assassin, yo. I'm here to assassinate your ass. Oh, really? You think you can assassinate me? Yeah, I have these hidden blades. See, look. Aren't they hidden?
They're right here.
You're going to underestimate me? A Mort Assassin.
Oh, you want me to cut the 3 weeks earlier when I'm stabbing you in the face?
Rick Assassin's Creed. You're going to have a creed with Rick the Assassin.
Half Rick.
Half Assassin.
Half Rick. No, Half Rick. That's the game.
Like Half-Life?
Half-Life, but it's Half Rick. And
guess
this is
so.
literally Half-Life, but it's Rick.
I guess.
I don't have any creativity on that one. It's just literally...
You got to pick games that have more than one word to it. Because if you just call it Half Rick, then people are going to be like, Half Rick what? Half of Rick, half of Morty? Half Rick and half Morty?
The Ricker.
No. Already
No, that one
don't
doesn't
like
work.
it.
That one doesn't
Don't
work.
like it.
Rick Kong. Donkey
Doom.
Rick. No.
Just Doom.
But it's fucking Morty as the Doom guy.
Doom, that's it. It's just Doom, and it just shows Rick and Morty on the front cover. Doom. That's it.
And it's just Morty running
Doom.
around. Ah!
Paper Rick and Morty.
Paper Rick.
Paper Rick and Morty in the Rick 1,000-Year Door.
That's actually fucking amazing.
And then it's
I
just
love
all
that.
paper, and it's just like, oh, geez, Rick, what are we going to do? We're two-dimensional, Morty. What do you think we're going to do? We're going to be two-dimensional. Let's take on these two-dimensional pieces of shit or paper, whatever you call it.
2-dimensional paper pieces of shit.
Guess we got to capture these
And then
crystal Ricks.
obviously all your crystal Ricks, and then obviously all your companions can be people from the show too,
Or just Mortys.
or just Mortys. Either one works.
Yeah, or Mr. Poopy Buttholes or whatever. You can just go to different areas. Oh, great, Summer, why are you crying? Because I lost something, Grandma Rick. I lost something bad. You want to join my party and help me take down the Rick 1,000-Year Door? I came up with
Rick
that name myself.
1,000-Year Door. And then of course we have World of Rickcraft.
World
obviously.
of Rickcraft.
That's pretty self-explanatory too. I think that'd
Or
be fucking
World
amazing.
of Mortcraft.
Man, why do you keep coming up with better ones than me?
World of
I think
Mortcraft.
I'll think of a winner and I'll be like, dude, I got this, and then you'll fucking come up with a better one. And I'm like,
All right, do Star Wars Battlefront 2. Go. I have one, but you can go. I want to see if you
Well,
can
it'd be Rick Wars.
Nope.
Morty Front 2.
Already wrong.
Okay, what is it?
It's called Multiverse Wars Rick Front 2.
That's too much, though. It needs to be just like quick and to the point. I don't know. I like mine. I think mine.
So then it'd be called Morty Wars.
Yeah, Morty Wars
Like
2.
you said, right?
Done.
Morty Wars Rick Front 2.
And here's another one that bear with me, because I feel like it should be the Mortys, but it'd be the Ricks
Okay.
for the Sims, the Ricks, because that'd be funnier. Having a bunch of Ricks and all your characters, and then like you have female Ricks,
Yeah.
they're all Ricks, and then their pets can be Mortys.
Okay. That's cool.
Come on, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking amazing. I like that one. I think that'd be fun.
Or just the Jerrys. Jerry gets a game.
Oh, that's so much better. The Jerry's.
and then you just hear it's a bunch of Jerrys living together, like in the daycare, and it's just like, wow. Does anybody
That's
know?
so much
does
better.
anybody
Oh
know
my
how to set up
God.
the input over here?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I do. Oh yeah, here, I can put in the YGBs. Oh yeah, me too. I think that'd be funny. That'd be really good.
so much better than mine.
And then they can have like their Mortys come and visit and everything, and
Their Mortys come and visit. Oh my
Oh.
god, that'd be so amazing. Oh, that's so much better than mine. I can't
well,
even.
what's another good one? here?
Morty Hunter.
What's that? Monster Hunter?
Yeah. Morty Hunter. And it's just Rick's hunting Mortys. That's it. That's literally the
I'm here to hunt some Mortys. Don't ask questions. Don't get any results. Instead of Fable, it's just Fable, but with Morty
It's Morty as the Fable
as he
character.
grows into Rick. Or no, Rick can be the bad guy, and Morty's like avenging Jerry. He is dead,
was
and
killed.
Summer's blind. She's like a seeress who can see the future.
Oh my god. Okay, do God of War. What could God of War be?
Um,
Rick of War?
Mort of
War
War.
of War, and it's Morty as...
Morty would be the boy, and
then Rick's
Rick would
obviously
be
fucking Kratos.
Would be Kratos. Quiet,
Shut up,
Morty.
boy.
Shut up, Morty. It's already there.
Yeah, he literally...
Oh,
yeah.
jeez, Dad. Why you gotta be like that? I'm not your dad. Or I am, whatever. Dad, I might have God. Oh, wow. Way to spoil the whole story, Morty.
We're just spoil the entire story, you fucking imbecile.
You jerk.
I've lost my Rick. I can't do Rick as good anymore.
Oh,
Fine.
jeez.
I don't know. And then I definitely want to do a couple more before we wrap up today.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
for
fucking
sure.
hilarious.
This is
And-
the best.
Okay. Over Rick. Done.
Over
Rick. Overwatch. And it's literally all the different characters in the show in
But
the
Morty
Overwatch
Watch
universe.
would be better.
Fuck off.
Morty Watch, and it's just all Mortys.
just not even gonna do
Oh,
anything.
jeez.
I'm just
I don't
gonna
want to
sit here
shoot
and
this
listen.
guy. He's shooting at you. Oh, jeez.
The last
you
of Rick.
pussies, just shoot him.
The Last of Rick. The Last of Rick.
The Rick of Us.
The Rick of Us is so much better. God, I'm so bad. I'm so fucking bad at this. Okay, do Bioshock.
BioRick.
Nah,
Morty Shock.
Morty Shock. That's better. There
No,
you go.
Morty Shock would be better because he goes down there and he's got to fight big Rickies instead of big daddies. And they're these giant Ricks, they're buff Ricks, and they're like, coming for you, Morty. Oh, jeez. Oh, I almost died. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, good thing I got this Morty Shock in me. Okay, here's one.
Christ.
Rick Ball Z fighters enter the Mortyverse, and it would be it would be like Dragon Ball Z, but everybody, since Rick's already got the spiky hair, he can go super Rick Saiyan. So he would just be like, "Ah!" and his hair would go like purple, and he'd be like, yeah, look at me. I'm a super Rick now. What are you going to do, other Ricks? And they would just be like, oh, whatever, you can go Rick Saiyan, big deal. And then Morty would be like, maybe one day I can go Rick Saiyan. And Rick would be like, shut up, Morty. You're nothing but a little snot-nosed brat. You can't go Rick Saiyan. And then that would be the whole fighting game. But I think it'd be really funny.
Mass Effect.
Well, that's easy. Mass Rick Effect.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy.
Mass Rick Effect 3. More Rick Effect than before.
More Rick Effect than ever.
Mass Rick Effect Mort Dromeda.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a couple more.
Some game series that you can think of. Is that what you're trying to think of? Huh?
GoldenEye 007. Classic fucking N64 game.
00 Morty.
And Morty's fucking James Bond.
Morty's
so
like,
good.
oh,
Amazing. I love it. Who'd be Oddjob, though? Mr. People Old.
You would have to know that one.
Dark Souls.
Rick Souls. Morty Souls.
I think Morty Souls would be better. Because you would play as a Morty. And he'd just be yelling constantly all the time.
Dark Souls, Rick Souls. What's a good one?
Shadow of Rick Colossus. Rick Colossus. Morty of the Colossus.
Morty of Colossus, yeah.
And it's Morty fighting giant Ricks. I don't know where the fuck this idea came from today.
I think it should be Jerry of Colossus, and he has to fight giant Ricks and Mortys and his family and all of his family.
Oh my god. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Final Fantasy Rick.
I don't know if I like that one.
It's too late. It's already done. Well, how are you going to change it then? How are you going to make it better?
Final.
Morty Fantasy 7.
Yeah. Morty Fantasy 10.
An RPG about Mortys and Ricks. A story you'll never forget.
Okay, all right, here we go. Last one. Give me one more really good one.
The Legend of Jerry, Rick of the Wild, featuring Morty Meebos. In this game, you can't control Jerry. That's why it has to be called The Legend of Jerry instead of The Legend of Zelda or Rick. It's just got to be The Legend of Jerry, and your main character is always a different style of Jerry. So The Legend of Jerry, Mort Jorah's Mask. The Legend of Jerry, the Rickarina of Time, or the Rickarina of Time. And you find this ocarina, and it's Rick, and he's turned himself into an ocarina.
I'm an ocarina, Jerry.
I turned myself into an ocarina. What up? Let's play the Prelude of Light. And then when you're playing on the ocarina, it's just Rick, but he's making different tones. So he's like, Zelda's Lullaby is like, na na na, or that's Epona's song, na 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 na. Yeah, it's all these different. We could come up with every Zelda title right here. Let's do it. Let's go quick. Legend of Jerry, the Rick Waker of Time, or Rick Waker, the Rick Waker. That's Wind Waker.
And then just literally the Legend of Jerry, obviously.
And then there's just the Legend of Jerry. Then there's Legendary of the Legend of Jerry. No wait, because if we make it the Legend of Jerry, Jerry would be Princess Zelda. So maybe you have to be Beth. That's who you got to be.
The Legend of Beth. That
no.
makes more sense.
Legend of Jerry, and then you have to be Beth, and Jerry's the princess, and Beth is the warrior.
Oh my. Okay, that's
Feminists rule. That's what Rick would do. So that's the character, and then the ocarina is always going to be Rick, right? And then in any other games where Rick is like the little companion, and then Morty can be the fairy. Oh hey, listen, Mom. I don't think that's a good idea, Mom. Oh hey, listen. Just listen. Oh my God, would you just listen? Please listen.
Okay, that would be that.
Oh, jeez. And then
God,
the Legend of Jerry, Rick Princess. There you go.
And then the Adventures of Jerry,
Legend of Jerry 2,
The Adventures of Beth,
Beth's Adventures.
I'm trying to think. I know there's ones we're forgetting.
Yeah, there is.
Skyward Sword.
The Oracle of Mortys and the Oracle of Ricks.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Did you say? Wait, what'd you say for Skyward Sword? Did you say Skyward Sword?
No, I don't have any idea.
The Rickward Sword.
That's easy.
Or the Skyrick Sword.
I think that's it.
No, there's more.
There's another
There's
Game Boy one I'm
always
thinking of.
more.
There's another Game
A
Boy
Rick
one I'm
Between
thinking of.
Worlds.
Yeah, that one too.
A Rick to the past.
The Rick Cap.
Or a Beth to the past. Would it be a Beth to the past?
Yeah, Beth to the past.
A Beth Between Worlds. And then it would just be like, oh yeah, that one's good. The Minish cap would be the Mortish cap.
It'd be a
Anything that's
Morty.
gonna be like an item has to have Morty in it. So like Mort Jorah's mask.
I honestly, there's one more game that I know I'm forgetting, and I can't remember the freaking name of it.
What do you mean? What could you be forgetting, Jerry?
It's a Game Boy one.
What?
Windfish.
The 4 Mortys?
That too. The 4 Mortys.
The Windfish?
Yeah.
The Windfish. Are you thinking about A Link to the Past?
No.
Link's Awakening?
That's what it is. Beth's Awakening. Done.
Or it could be Rick's Awakening.
But you just said that Beth is the character.
But
so
we
then
don't
therefore
have to
Link
do
has
everything as that.
I don't know. I think that's fucking hilarious, though. I think that the last half
I still
hour.
think that the Legend of Jerry the Rick Waker should be Morty because Link looks like Morty in that one. So I
does.
think we should make it Morty in that one.
that works. That totally fucking works.
Yep.
We want to know from you guys, though, what are some games that if you come up with any, we would love to hear from you guys as to what you think some different Rick and Morty games should be.
We'd love to hear your Rick and Morty ideas here at
Yes.
www.rickandmortyepisodes.com. I'm just joking.
We're totally sponsored by Rick and Morty.
We wish. If you can think of any cool games that we might have missed, hit us up.
Fucking hit us up because
know.
that was not even remotely what I had planned for today, but that was much better. So
It's
I don't
called
even
The
care.
Tangent King Strikes Again. Haha, baby. I made my own topic up on the spot. I still think it was an interesting topic.
I
we
do
just
too.
came up with a lot of good
Came out
gaming
of
ideas.
nowhere.
Next week, we're going to talk about gaming ideas from a different cartoon franchise, The Simpsons. That's just
I
our
feel like we're
podcast
not,
now.
no.
That is our podcast now. Next week could be Family Guy related games.
2 guys and a TV related game.
It'll just be Family Guy next week. That's
2
how it's
guys
gonna
and a
be.
Family Guy.
The Legend of Lois.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Legend of Lois and Peter is Link running around.
But be sure to let us know and hit us up because I would love to hear some more.
Stewie could be
ideas.
young Link. What the deuce? What the deuce? What the deuce? What the deuce? Brian! Brian, where are you? And Brian can be Epona. I'm here. You played that magical song. Now I'm here. Oh, good. Wonderful, Brian. Let's go. You can't ride me in this form. What do you mean? You'll crush me. What? No, I won't. I'm a baby. Can you just picture him as Link, as a young Link? Stewie could be young Link.
I think it'd be funny.
And then when he grows up, he just looks like Chris when he takes the sword out of the Master Sword.
That could be funny, but I do believe it is now time for some shout-outs. Any shouts today, Kaz? Any shouts this episode, Kaz? Anyone you want to talk
You finished? You proud of yourself? You done?
May I finish? Please, may I finish? Okay, I'm finished.
All right, good. I'd like to shout out Jack.
What?
He's been so quiet this episode.
Okay. Oh, we're going to get it all up now. No! See, I just did like 3 right there.
That's a bit much.
I don't
Tone
think
it down
so.
next time.
Listen.
Spread your jacks out. Okay, you say.
There you go. You're the master at it. Shouts to Jack. We, of course, want to give a shout out to everybody at the Podbeard Network. We,
Thanks
of course,
for keeping it pod beardy.
Fuck yeah. We want to give a shout out again to Know Geeks Allowed podcast, gentlemen.
Enjoy eating
I believe
shit.
we have won. Enjoy eating shit, though, if we haven't.
I mean that in the most friendly possible way.
Of course. Yeah,
Compadre
absolutely.
got away ever. I don't
Yeah.
mean that to insult anyone.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. They know. They know what's up. They're good, funny fucking
Okay,
dudes. Shout out to the Jukes with Larry crew for all the love. Always seriously appreciate it. Shout outs to the Bearded Geeks, mate. They got a real nice pair down under. I say that every single time I say their name now. I can't
It's like
help
the
it.
only Australian thing you know.
That's literally it. That is and shrimp on the barbie.
Platypus, shrimp on the barbie, kangaroo jack.
That's literally it.
Platypus.
Shouts to the Real Rant podcast. Shout outs to Life as a Casual Gamer, the Amazing Nerd Show, Mr. Bumwine Bob, and the entire Pottern family. We seriously appreciate all the love and support, guys. Thank you very much. Shouts to you for listening. Thank you very much. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, share button. Let your friends know. Tell them about this podcast. We like to have fun here. Talk about varying, somewhat with gaming related topics, mostly gaming topics. I think this was a really fun fucking episode. I really had a lot of fucking fun doing it.
Good, I'm glad, because at first I was like, oh, I don't know if he's going to cut me off at this point. And then when you didn't cut me off and we
I
kept
was like-
going,
I was like, fuck it. I
wait a
don't
minute, TJ's on board. We're going to make a bunch of Rick and Morty games.
I think that's fucking hilarious.
Morty, let's sit down. We're going to sit down in front of the Rick 64. Crush out some old Rick 64. And what do you think? I don't know. I prefer the Morty Cube. The Morty Cube is not superior to the Rick 64. Jeez, Rick. Well, how about we play the Nintendo Jerry? Nobody wants to play the Nintendo Jerry. Yeah, fuck off, Jerry. Nobody wants to play the Nintendo Jerry. But what about the motion controls? Nope, over it. Hey, look, how about we play the Summer U? The Nintendo Summer U. Maybe I'd rather play the Rick. The Rick? You know the Rick, the Nintendo Rick?
The Nintendo Rick.
It's like the sequel to the Rick 64, except it's portable. Look, the Rick. The Rick. Do you get it? It's the Nintendo Rick. How about the Morty Labo? Get the fuck out of here with that Morty Labo, Morty. I don't want it to touch my Nintendo Rick. Oh, jeez. All right, time to play some Rick Tune. Stupid little Ricklings.
But again, we do want to hear some, if you guys have any recommendations or any games you want us to create into Rick and Morty games, because I think that'd be really fucking funny.
How about the Nintendo Mortio, the Morty Labo?
Now you're trying too hard.
The Morty Labo. Oh, look, it's Morty, but he's made out of cardboard. Build your own Mortys, cardboard Mortys.
That's actually pretty fucking funny.
Let's do it. Let's build some.
I wasn't a fan of it, but you got me on board.
Oh, jeez. No, about Mr. Poopy Butthole here, and I'm here to tell you about the Morty Labo. Oh, wowie. Look, you can just... I can't even do Mr. Poopy Butthole very well, and he should be easy for me to do because he's just Morty.
I don't know. But be sure to hit us up on the social media. Of course, we have the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on Two Guys in a Game. The Twitter is Two Guys AA Game. Hit us up by email, twoguysinagame@gmail.com, as well as on the website, podbynetwork.com/Two Guys in a Game. Do a lot of fun bullshit, and as well as memes and all that kind of fun stuff. And hopefully we will have some Rick and Morty games to share with you guys next week. When we come in, you can follow Cazador Mother Truckin' Jones, the Tangent King, on Twitter. He's going Super Saiyan because he's not able to talk right now because I'm doing my plugs. Any other final thoughts as we leave today, Kaz?
Next week we're going to make video games about me and Hodder. It's going to be Caz and Hodder.
Hodder and Caz's video games.
The Legend of Hodder, Kazarina of Time. The Legend of Hodder, Kaz Jorah's Mask.
I think
it's a work in progress. Here we go.
All right, everybody. I have been Hodder.
And I have been Caz.
And we'll catch you next time on Two Guys in a Game. Bye, everybody.